So Tyler Perry had a problem. Now, first things first, if you don't know Tyler Perry, you know Tyler Perry. Very famous entertainment executive. He did the Madea movies. Anyway, meet Derek Dixon, a man who's suing Tyler Perry for $260 million. Now, he's suing Tyler Perry for something called quid pro quo. Listen closely. Quid pro quo basically means if you do something for me, I do something for you. But see, a lot of times it's not that simple because there's an unspoken flip side. If you don't do this something for me, who knows what's going to happen to you? Now, let's get a little deeper into the story. Now, this is all alleged, so pretend I'm saying alleged in front of anything. Okay, so Derek Dixon said, look, he working at a party, right, as event staff. Tyler Perry's at that party. He said, oh, who that? He goes up to Derek Dixon and says, hey, you want to be in some movies and stuff? Derek Dixon said, oh man, this is my big break. Tyler Perry must see something in me. Now, thing is, to the public, Tyler Perry is known as a really nice guy. So Derek Dixon is just automatically assuming that. So Tyler starts texting him like, hey bro, like you good? Like what's going on? Derek said, what's going on with me, man? I just be chilling. Tyler Perry said, chilling in your new car. Look outside. Derek looks outside. Derek got a new car, courtesy of Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry said, matter of fact, you trying to act, right? Derek said, yeah. Tyler Perry said, come on my new show. Derek said, man, this dude is locked in. And suddenly, Tyler Perry start texting a little weird. Like sending a bunch of texts, calling all the time. Derek like, damn, slow down, broski. And Tyler start coming on a little strong. Start getting a little bit inappropriate. Derek said, okay, let me just ignore this. It's all gonna go away. Tyler said, hey, come to the crib. Derek said, what? Tyler said, what? You work as event staff, right? Derek said, yeah. Tyler said, yeah, come to the crib. As event staff, bro. Come as event staff. So Derek comes to the crib. Everybody drinking, everybody having a good time. Derek drinking. Everybody leaves. Derek about to leave. Tyler says, no, you've been drinking. Derek says, yeah, that's true. Tyler says, you could just stay at my guest room. You good. So Derek goes into the guest room. He don't got no pajamas, so he wears his underclothes, goes to sleep. Somebody climbs in the bed next to him. Hello, it's Tyler Perry. And you ain't heard me say it started to get wicked yet. We just getting started. Tyler Perry started grabbing on bro. Derek gets up. He says, yo, chill out, man. I don't really do that. I don't do that. Tyler says, oh, my fault. Derek said, all right, bro. Tyler said, all right, bro, I'm going to catch you. Tyler leaves. Tyler then texts Derek. This is the next day. Tyler says, look, bro, I got a new show for you. Now, here's where the stakes get raised. Right now, Derek has got a small part in one of Tyler's smaller shows. After this incident happens, Tyler says, look, I got a bigger show for you in a bigger show. Derek says, all right, I'll do it. So Derek Dixon gets a part on Tyler Perry's show called The Oval. Whole time, Tyler Perry's still texting him, saying, see, if my friends do stuff for me, I do stuff for them. Quid pro quo, remember that. Now let's look at the flip side of quid pro quo. At the end of the season, Derek Dixon's character, who, side note, is a professional Netflix watcher who would do anything for money, that's his character gets pew, 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 right? Derek says, yo, Tyler, my character's just gone like that. Tyler says, well, he's not gone just yet. Who knows, next season he could come back. But remember, I do things for people that do stuff for me. Mind you, whole time, Tyler Perry is texting Derek very inappropriate things. So Derek knew what he wanted. Derek said, Tyler, you tripping, watch out. Tyler says, oh, perhaps I said too much. What if I give you another show, Derek? See, Derek had a show idea that he wanted to produce. Tyler Perry said, I could do that for you. Come to my house and we can discuss the finer details. And here's where things start to get wicked. Derek pulls up to Tyler Perry's crib. Tyler Perry said, okay, let's talk about us. Derek said, now let's talk about the show. You bugging. But Derek is saying this in a nice way, not my aggressive ass tone. Tyler's like, bro, come on. Like, why you always trying to talk about show stuff? Derek says, you know what? It's getting late. Tyler says, all right, you're right. You can stay in the guest room again. Tyler Perry then suddenly grabs Derek and starts pulling things off, getting very aggressive. Derek is telling him, no, chill. Tyler keeps going. Derek says, you know what, dang, I'm too hungry. Tyler says, all right, we can get some food. Tyler and Derek eat. Derek rushes to the guest room, tries to lock the door, but there's no lock. So Derek goes into the bathroom and locks the door. Derek goes home. Tyler Perry starts messaging him like, damn, we got pretty lit last night. Derek don't respond. Tyler probably at this point knows, oh, dang, I messed up. So people start messaging Derek saying, ooh, you just got a raise, man. You just got a raise. Your character coming back. We paying you so much more. Derek not responding. Tyler then says to Derek, look, I just started talks on your new show. Your new show is getting picked up. You want to start it or not? Derek says, damn, yeah, I do want to start the show. So he starts messaging Tyler back. Derek says his plan was to start the show, make the show get super popular, have enough power, so then he could snitch on Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry never starts the show, though. Derek is still playing his character in Tyler Perry's show, The Oval. He keeps asking Tyler, dude, when's my show starting? When's my show starting? Tyler's avoiding the subject, but the whole time he's still being very inappropriate towards Derek. Eventually, Tyler says, look, Netflix not starting your show. So Derek says, okay, cool, I'm suing you. And here we are today. Now, usually how these things go, it's a battle of public opinion. What you think matters a lot. If you don't like Tyler Perry, you stop watching his shows, Tyler Perry loses a lot of money. So Derek and his lawyers released text messages of Tyler Perry basically supporting Derek's claim. Tyler Perry looks very aggressive. Tyler Perry's response to all this is a scam. Tyler Perry basically saying, I'm rich, Derek knows I'm rich, Derek wants my money. So depending on what everybody thinks, if everybody's thinking, no, Tyler Perry did it, then Tyler Perry might settle with Derek and his lawyers, maybe give him $100 million, depending on how much evidence that Derek has. They might take it to trial, they might take the settlement. Who knows? We're just gonna have to wait and see.
The lawsuit for $260 million. We have it right here in black and white. Let's get into it. It's 2019 when this man, Derek Dixon, is at an event for this man, Tyler Perry, and it's at Tyler Perry's mansion, this beautiful place right here. Tyler Perry sees Dixon, and he's got to have some of that Dixon.
Dixon what?
You know what. And so he says, Dixon, come here. Do you want to be an actor? Yes, I do. So Perry and him, they exchange numbers. There are 4 incidences that happened to Dixon. The first incident, Dixon is invited to come to the mansion, and they start drinking, and then it's time for bed. Dixon goes into a guest bedroom, and he gets all the way down to his undies, and he slides into the bed. The lights are off, and then the next thing he knows, he feels Perry has slid into the bed too. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing happens other than a little rub. Incident number 2. Dixon has a new job on this TV show, Oval. Perry says, come to my trailer. Perry brings out the alcohol again. Now, wouldn't you say, hey, bud, I know what's going on here. I ain't drinking with you. No. Instead, they just drink and drink and drink. Perry pushes Dixon up against the wall, reaches down, and just starts rubbing the guillot. And Dixon is in fear. The next incident, it's on Perry's private island right here.
His own island?
He's got his own island. This guy's a billionaire. He's got plenty of money. And Perry says, Dixon, come with me. I got some alcohol.
Uh-oh.
Yes, Dixon can't help himself, but according to Dixon, he had to do it. It was quid pro quo. Otherwise, he was going to lose his job, so he's drinking. Perry just can't help himself, and he reaches for that guillot again. Squeeze, rub. After this, they didn't talk for a little bit of time until June of 2021, the final incident. Here,
Another one?
yes, he's again invited back to the mansion. I mean, I would probably say, who's going to be there? Like, I'm not going over there. Make up some excuses as to why you can't go.
It's a pattern.
Perry wants to show him his scale. He's got some of these great weight scales. And he's, get on the scale, but you got to take off your clothes first.
Oh, yeah, you do.
You got to get down to the underwear, otherwise make it accurate. Dixon takes off his clothes. He gets up onto the scale. Good weight. Nice stock. Perry says, can I please get it just a hug goodnight, Dixon? Perry can't help it. It's down to the guillot again. Squeeze, rub. He's frozen in fear. Perry sees and is like, I'm drunk again, bye. He was so distraught that he had to go to counseling. She diagnoses Dixon with post-traumatic stress disorder from all the guillot squeezing. And he goes and sees a lawyer. They draft this lengthy 46-page lawsuit. And in a lawsuit like this, folks, it's a he said case. Now, there's some text messages that are not good for Perry, but one of the things that they're going to be looking at, a jury will be looking at, is there a reason for Dixon to lie? $260 million? That seems like...
I know this is not the $260 text message evidence that this Derek Dixon have. I know this is not the text message between him and Tyler Perry that he's supposed to be using. I've read the text message. Y'all might have to go pull it up, do a screenshot, do whatever y'all need to do. And I'm still looking for something. There's not even a conversation in the area of meeting up, linking up, dating, liking. There's nothing. What? There is nothing there. So I'm trying to figure out what evidence. It got to be another text message somewhere. Maybe I found the wrong one. And And I know to my fellow content creators, some of y'all don't even like Tyler Perry, so y'all gonna run with the narrative that is true. Oh, he's Madea. Who's surprised? I know. I already know where this is going when it comes to Tyler Perry for some of you all. But if this is the evidence that this man going to use, yeah, like I said in my other video, I hope Tyler Perry get him for every dollar, dime, and cent. Because this cannot be your evidence. Child, go sit down. Derek Dixon or whatever your name is, go sit down.
Derek Dixon from the Oval alleging that Tyler Perry tried to tamper with his Oval, huh? Wait a minute. Derek Dixon from the Oval said allegedly Tyler tried to tamper with his Oval. Pause. What's going on? He said, move over, Cassie. 30 million? We going for 260. Well, apparently they got the text messages and all. Listen, I'm not posting on here. It's on every blog site right now. By the time you see this, it's going to be everywhere. But apparently he's showing receipts. Tyler basically saying that he want him. He was calling Derek Dixon. He said, you a rose that need to be opened up. So somebody could smell you. Wait a minute. Tyler, pause. Listen, we don't know. They saying it's alleged, but apparently this is out all over now. This is like breaking news. I don't know what's going on. All I know is black men, go get y'all some wives and deal with their bullshit. Because it's way better than what's going on out here. Now, Tyler Perry has yet to respond. Once again, this is all alleged. We don't know if the truth to it or not. But I want to know, them screenshots, is that really Uncle Tyler? Apparently, you own to something, Derek, this, because 260 million, that's a lot of money. That's enough to change your life. Probably so, because probably ain't nobody going to fool with you after this whole scenario. I'm just here to bring y'all the news. I'm just a messenger.
World in his hands. Got the whole world in his hands. Hey, I'm just sitting here on my porch just looking. What am I looking at? I'm looking to the hills from whence cometh my help. For my help, some of y'all know the rest. I just wanted to come on and just tell everybody, just be as calm as you can.
Derek Dixon wants $260 million. And I'm going to be honest with you, that number alone raises some red flags, especially after reading the 46-page civil complaint. $260 million from an unknown actor whose career earnings haven't likely approached even a fraction of that amount is wild as Legally, I cannot see how that number can be connected to any proportional harm, which is the burden of proof. You have to show that. It has to be demonstrated. When damages are this disproportionate to the alleged conduct, I'm sorry, but it raises a red flag. Now, red flag number 2 was those text messages. What I saw in them, it was cringe. There was some flirting. There was some sexual suggestions, but I can't say it was sexual coercion. Sexual suggestions between two grown men talking about what two grown men could do in them text messages. Now, let me tell you what I did not see in those messages. A clear rejection or expression of discomfort from Dixon. Explicit demands for sexual favors in exchange for roles or favors. Any indication that Dixon felt threatened or coerced at the time, that's absent from the messages. The messages appear to show someone who was comfortable engaging in a certain type of banter and maintaining an ongoing relationship. Now, that's what I saw in the messages. What I would have needed to see to be more forceful in a condemnation of Perry, and this is a condemnation, would have been a situation where Perry explicitly demanded sexual favors for roles, where Dixon clearly rejected advances and was punished because of it, and any quid pro quo arrangement was established. Tyler Perry up. Tyler Perry is wrong as for engaging in that kind of communication with anyone on his payroll, and at his big ass age, he should know better. If this man wants a consensual adult relationship with a man that involves choking, that involves thigh rubbing, that involves adult wedgies, and any of the other things explicitly stated in this lawsuit, then he needs to get a consensual adult male. He up. It's where he got an adult who maybe wasn't consenting to his advances and to do on his advances, but maybe instead wanted something else like a career.